Good morning. Our new topic is angles. So what is angle? An angle is formed when two rays meet at a point. So in this figure, OA and OB meet at point O and form an angle. O and OB are arms or sides of the angle and point O is the vertex. So this way is the representation. Now how we writing the name of the angle? An angle can be named in the ways like angle O, angle AOB, angle BOA and angle X. Looking at the figure, so here I mark with that angle O, angle AO and OB are two arms and angle AOB BOA. You can write the angle name with any like X, AOB, BOA. Next is interior and exterior of an angle. Interior of an angle, the part of the angle which is within the arms of an angle produced indefinitely is called the interior of the angle, and exterior of the angle is the part of a plane which is outside the arm of an angle produced indefinitely is called the exterior of angle. In the figure here, angle between the two arms shows a yellow color and outside the two arms shows as blue color. So blue color is exterior angle and yellow color shows the interior angle within the angle ABC. So next is measurement of an angle. Angle formed by one complete rotation in a whole circle is 360 degree. An angle formed by 1 part of 360 degree we consider as 1 degree of the angle, and a degree can also be divided into further minutes and second just as an hour. Like 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes and shows at 1 dash line on 60. Then 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, that is 1 dash in 60 above double 2 dashes. So that is a representation of degree minutes. Next is types of the angle. So there are basically 6 type of angle. One is acute angle, that is lies between 0 to 90 degree. Right angle is exactly 90 degree. Obtuse angle lies between 90 to 180 degree. Straight line, straight angle on straight line is 180 degree. Reflex angle is angle lies between 180 and 360 degree. It means more than obtuse angle. So if angle crosses the obtuse angle, we call it reflex angle, and complete angle is considered as your 360 degree whole circle. Next is our topic pair of angles. In this pair of angles, our first step is congruent of angles. So combination or arrangement of two angles, we call it a pair of angles, and congruent angle is if the measure of two or more angles are equal, they are called congruent angles. And look at the figure. In the figure, both angles 70 degree and 70 degree is same. So we represent as angle ABC congruent symbol with angle PQR. So these two angles are congruent angles. Next is bisector of the angle. A line which divides an angle into two equal measures is called a bisector of an angle. If you look at the figure, DB line cut angle ABC into two equal parts, and DB is the bisector line, and two angles formed, that is ABD and DBC, are equal to each other. So BD is called the bisector of angle ABC. Next is our topic adjacent of angles. Two angles are said to be adjacent. They share a common vertex, have a common arm or side. They do not overlap with each other. It means there is a pair of two angles. एक एंगल है, उसके साथ ही एक कॉमन आर्म के साथ दूसरा एंगल जुड़ा हुआ है, तो वो आपका एडजेसेंट एंगल की कैटेगरी में आता है. यहाँ पे आपको 4 फिगर्स दी है. फर्स्ट फिगर में कॉमन आर्म QR है, पॉइंट एट वर्टेक्स कॉमन Q है, और वो दोनों कट भी नहीं कर रहे, तो दैट इज एंगल 1. एंगल 2 इज वी रिप्रेजेंट द नेम ऑफ द एंगल, सो दीज आर एडजेसेंट एंगल. इन सेकेंड फिगर, if there is a common side but no common vertex. So next is complementary angles. Here in complementary angles, when two angles combine together, like adjacent angle 64 degree and 26 DBC and BCBA, so this we call it a 90 degree angles. But if two angles are in a separate position, no common arm is there, so we call it complementary angle but no adjacent angle. Adjacent angle means neighborhood angle of that one. So in this one, figure is of complementary with adjacent and complementary without adjacents. Next is our supplementary angle. Supplementary angle is called as sum of two angles is 180 degree. And here in the first figure, DBC 118 and CBA 62, both are adjacent angles, and when you add these two angles, that gives you 180 degree. So that we call it a supplementary angles, that is a supplementary with adjacent. But in second figure, two angles are at different positions, they have no common arm between that, or not lying in a straight line, so we call it supplementary angles but not adjacent angles because they have no common arm. Next is linear pair. Linear pair lies on a straight line. Two adjacent angles are said to be form a linear pair if sum of their measure is 180 degree. Here in the figure, like PQR and RQS, 137 degree and 43 degree combined together 180 degree, that is also angle of your straight line. So in this arm, PQ and SQ lies opposite to each other, but common arm is QR. Then QR is, we can't say that is the angle bisector because measurement of two different angles are different. So that is a linear pair. Next is angle on a straight line. How you represent angle on a straight line? Generally, angle on a straight line we represent as a 180 degree. So here angle AOC, COD, DOB are on the same side of the straight line. They have a common vertex O. So when you add this angle, angle AOB, AOC, COD plus DOB, that is equal to 180 degree. That is exactly your straight line angle. So that means straight line angle always measure in 180 degree. Doesn't matter, it divides into different type of angles. Your next is angle at a point. Angle at a point is whole your circle is there when whole 360 degree divide into sum of angles, like here in the figure A, B, C, D, E. So there are basically 5 angles that divide 360 degree, not in equal parts, in different parts. So how you represent that angle on a point? When you add all these angles A, B, C, D, E, that just represent in the figure the sum of all the angles around a point, that is make a circle around the point. So if it is, that is the 360 degree. If you all the angles added, if it is 360 degree, that is angle at a point. Next is vertically opposite angles. When two straight lines intersect each other at a point, they form 4 angles. The pair of angles that lie opposite to each other are called vertically opposite angles. Here in the figure, PQ and RS are two lines intersecting each other at point O. If you look at this, opposite to A is B and opposite to C is D. But if you look at this, PRS is a straight line, and that means A plus D angle is 180 degree. Similarly on the other side, that is RS represents straight line on the other side, and BC is represent also straight line, that is 180 degree. But when you add this 180 degree is 360 degree, so that means opposite angles are equal to